Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be going over some homebrew rules that helps my D&D sessions go smoother. Stick with it. My first homebrew rule that I use to help my D&D sessions go smoother is if you are using anything from Unearthed Arcana or anything that's homebrewed in some sort of way, shape, or form, you must show it to the Dungeon Master in order for them to allow it. Now, the reason why I do this is because I don't want someone playing something that's entirely broken. I just want someone playing something that, will work well with everyone else. Okay, for health, aka hit points. Everyone rolls their hit points when they level up, and you ignore ones. It's pretty simple. It's what Critical Role does. A lot of people do this, mainly because it just helps make beefier heroes, and there's a less chance of you being really low health for going up a level. Next one is no mystics. I do not like mystics in my games. I think they're a broken class, so I do not allow mystics at all in any of my games. Next one up is no evil characters unless we're doing an evil one-shot or something like that. I do not like evil characters. To me, the point of Dungeons & Dragons is meant to be heroes doing good deeds, helping people, killing monsters, all that fun stuff. Unless we're doing like an evil one-shot or the character isn't truly evil, they're more neutral evil where they'll do whatever they want, and they kind of do it for their own benefit or like an evil swing of things. So it all depends on the person playing the character. Next homebrew rule is there are no secret characters. Everyone is allowed to know everyone else's character's alignment, class, race, and so on. Because I like it because if someone is I just don't like it. Doesn't make sense. You're going to be working with these people. Your characters might not know who each other are. When we had Riddles, Riddles, I think was his name, who was a assassin rogue who used his disguise kit and became Rome, the ranger, in my one-shot. It all depends on the situation, but everyone did know he was an assassin because he was rolling a butt ton of D6s. Surprise, guess what? Next one is, I use Milestone. You get to a certain part in the campaign, I'm like, all right, you can level up. I use the flanking skill check. So that means when you say you're going to try to flank a character, you must explain to me how you're going to flank. And then you make a wisdom or intelligence skill check, whichever is higher. And if you beat the creature's armor class in that skill check, then you can get a flanking bonus, which means you'll get advantage on your attack. This next one is actually quite a common one. Monty from Dungeon Dudes uses it. It's a 4th edition rule, known as 4th edition mechanism known as bloodied. I will let my players know when a NPC they're fighting is bloodied, and they will let me know when their character is considered bloodied, which means below half health. Death saves. Fun homebrew. I roll death saves, and I have another character witness, another player witness that's obviously not the character who is down. It brings a sense of urgency as far as oh man, we got to bring Tristan up. I don't know. He rolled 3 death saves. He's still down, but it could be two fails, 2 passes. It could be 2 fails and 1 pass, or 2 passes and 1 fail. Brings a sense of urgency to getting people up, and I like that. Next one is called Cardic Inspiration. I give out cards at my table to players, and what I'll do is I'll say you get an inspiration point. I'll draw the top card off the deck and give it to them. Jokers are automatic crit fails, so there's 2 jokers in a deck of cards, so there's a very rare chance of you getting a crit fail. Numbers 2 to 10 are the number value they add to your roll. Jack, Queen, King, all are 10s, and aces are automatic crit passes. So automatic 20s, natural 20s, regardless of what you roll. The only thing is you can't look at the card before you decide to use it, and you can use it after your roll. One is a very classic one. It is when the Dungeon Master looks at you and says, how do you want to do this? I do this a lot. I like to have my players narrate their final kills. I think it's a great way to get player involved in the storytelling aspect. Last rule, I think this should go without saying, but some players try to do this. You cannot take 20 at a location just to find traps or to investigate the location. You must roll a series of investigation checks. And you must tell me what you're investigating. And sometimes I won't even tell people, like, roll for this, roll for that. I'll just have them, they just got to ask me. You know, like, oh, can I roll for perception? And I'll say, yep, you can roll. Go ahead and roll, you know. Sometimes I'll tell people to roll perception checks or something like that, but it's all up to them. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one.